Because once you turn the corner, you're gonna see something. Look! Look! Wow! Tremendous! Waterfall? Is that true? Yeah! So, the whole family got passes.
Not really the whole. Missing one.
But
most of it.
The first section we're exploring today is the Little Ituri Forest. Now, the animals who live out here like to use camouflage techniques, so we'll have to keep our eyes open and see what we can find. Looking around for the first animal today, it's going to be on our right side with the okapi. Now, the okapi, if you look at the legs, looks very similar to a zebra, but they're not related to zebras whatsoever. Instead, their facial structures and their prehensile tongues make them members of the giraffe family, only known relative of the giraffe, the okapi. Then quickly on our left side, this larger black and white colored bird, two of them out here. These are two saddle-billed storks. They're going to stand about 5 feet tall with their necks fully extended, wingspans of around 9 feet. So some of the bigger birds we'll see out here. Pretty good view of this guy, the black rhinoceros. There he is in that first habitat. The black rhino does weigh up to 3,000 pounds and is also unfortunately poached for its horn made of keratin. They are critically endangered in the wild today. About 5,000 of them left. There's a second one to our left. Now, thankfully, several conservation organizations exist working to put an end to the poaching of those animals, and we certainly do support them because, like I said, truly are amazing animals, the black rhinos. That will do it for the animals here in the Ituri Forest. We are off to a great start. We honestly couldn't have asked for a better start because we saw every type of animal that we could have seen out here. So we're going to hope this good luck stays with us as we make our way into the Sapi River. Pelicans on your right side. These are pink-backed pelicans living in colonies of up to 1,000 birds in a single colony. And then you see those two logs that are sticking out of the water. Just in front of it, you can see the top of the hippo's head. They can hold their breath for 8 minutes at a time. Now they're sleeping underwater too, which I'd say this is probably what that one's doing right now. I'll look to your left side. Here's a good view of the hippos here. Just past that island. One of them snacking right now. So hippos are herbivores. They're only going to eat plants. But some people think they're the most dangerous animals in the world because they're extremely territorial. So they can get kind of aggressive when it comes to defending their territory. In the water, there's a crocodile down there. It's a Nile crocodile. Now their jaws extremely powerful. They can crush the bones of any of their prey. And although they're dying... Now before we enter the savanna, first coming up on the right is a strange looking tree. This is a baobab tree, or an upside down tree. Now the baobab holds water within its trunk, and they can be leafless for up to 9 months of the year. First of a few that we'll see out here. Take a look on your left. Here's one of the younger ones. And then for folks on the right side, we'll slow on down in a moment to find the rest of them. These zebras, they have one feature that no other type of zebra has. It's something called a dewlap. So it's extra skin that hangs below their neck. So only the mountain zebra is going to have that dewlap. Such are those little babies on the right side. They grow up really quickly too, so it's always good to see them out here visible, especially when they're super young like that, because they're just a few months old and they're already getting pretty big. So I'm glad to have them out here. Gonna find the wildebeest on the right side here too. We'll talk about those in just a second because look how close we are to these giraffes. This one's gonna be really close to us. A little bit too close to stop safely next to it, but we'll slowly pass on by. Yeah, this is our youngest one. This is the 2-year-old on the right. So he has an older half-sister named Maple. She's out here somewhere. Their dad's name is George, and George is over at Animal Kingdom Lodge right now. So if you're staying at the lodge, a good chance you can see him hanging out there. So the rest of the wildebeest, and then if you look on the ground by the wildebeest, those small antelopes that are hanging out here, they're kind of s'mores colored. Those are the springboks. The springbok, the third fastest land animal, 55 miles an hour, their top speed. And they can jump 6 feet straight up in the air from a standstill. There's a better view of a couple of them laying down there. Up next on the left, the greater flamingos, the largest of the flamingo species. They stand about 5 feet tall at their tallest. It's about the same size as the stork that you can see back in the forest. Now they get this pink color on their feathers from their diet. They eat a lot of brine shrimp, and brine shrimp is high in something called beta carotene. It turns their feathers pink. And a group like this is called a flamboyance of flamingos. So flamboyance on the left.
Because they're so fabulous.
Alright, so way back in the forest, there's an adult, and then there's a younger one out here too. So those baby rhinos, if there's an animal that grows up pretty quickly, it's definitely that white rhino. They gain weight at a rapid pace, about 5 pounds every day for the first few months of their lives. So they grow up really quickly. This one is probably about 1.5 now, and I'd say weighs over a ton, over 2,000. Also about the rhinos, as we get closer to them, if you look at their ears will probably move around a little bit. And that's unfortunate because their eyesight isn't the best. They have to rely on their hearing to determine where a lot of objects are located. So usually whatever their ears are facing is what they're paying attention to at the moment. You'll see in the park a little bit later. Good chance you could hear that. But for now, just a bit too early to see them awake, but at least we're seeing them out here kind of close to us. And one more really cool thing I found about the lions. Lions and humans, we see equally during the daytime, but at night, they see 6 times better than us. So if it was dark outside, couldn't quite see them. Could almost guarantee that if they were awake, they'd be able to see us. The warthog, the largest burrowing animal, and you'll see their burrows beneath us on the left here. And they're also pretty quick, about 30 miles per hour, their top speed. The Nigerian dwarf goats are on the left. And these little goats are found all over the world, primarily domesticated as dairy goats, and we're happy to have them out here as some of our newest residents at Kilimanjaro Safaris. But in the end, I think you picked a pretty good time of day to visit us. We saw so many types of animals out there, especially on the savannah. So overall, a success in my... And once again, my name is Grant. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard today, but here in Harambe, we don't like saying goodbye. It's way too sad. It's far too final. So we say Kwaherini, which is Swahili for go well. So go well, my friends. Go wild. Have a great day out there. If you have any questions, come on up and make sure you have all your personal belongings.
That, my friends, is a time for joyous celebration. For when all things exist in balance, it is then that we are all connected in the great circle, the circle of life.
So we just did the animation experience. It's my mom's first time, and we did something pretty easy, which is pua. So let's go see everybody's pua. Now, okay, this is my mom's pua. This is my sister's pua. This is my husband's pua. And then and this is mine. How'd you like it?
Very good. Terrific.
Okay, so what's your reaction seeing that?
That's crazy.
Is it?
It's Walking Dead.
Oh my gosh.
We have to scan you for Pandoran microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them. But don't worry, They're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number. You're not gonna feel a thing. Until it's late. Almost done here.
They're all clear.
Great to that avatar. And, fly. Help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches.
Lori, you're matched already. Okay, now I'm matched. And then you're matched, and then he's the last one to match.
Alright, you've all been matched with avatars. Ooh, looks like they're ready for you in the next room.
That's why it's so big.
After all that's said and done, I think our first time with my mom at Animal Kingdom is successful because we got done almost everything except for Navi River journey for all attractions. That is not like walking trails for animals. So I feel like it's pretty good. And we did leave an hour early because we left around 6 and park closed at 7. I mean, we could have done Navi, but we wanted to go to Deluxe Burger because pass holders got the 20% off. 20 or 10? I don't know. Got some percentage off. Good burgers, bad fries though. Don't grab their fries. And if you do, you'll understand why I say that. But I think my mom is being dramatic just because we went on Dinosaur and Planet Passage and she hated them both, but she likes Soarin'. Like, what? Like, how? Why? Disney. But we are going to Magic Kingdom soon. So let's see if she can actually be okay with my favorite ride in Frontierland, Big Thunder Mountain. So that's the end of this video. Don't forget to have a magical day because you deserve it. Bye guys.